Alright guys, AshbyFC here, and welcome back to Link's Awakening for Nintendo Switch. So, right, I think it's pretty much on to the very first dungeon of the game. Yeah, I had to smack the shit out of that Goku. He was in the way, it's his own fault. Now, actually, just before we go to the dungeon, which I saw previously is to the right there. Bring up the map. Yeah, right there is the very first dungeon, but we're going to go back to this little shack right here on the beach. Remember the blue crocodile with the straw hat? How could you forget? It's quite the sight. Yeah, he's the next part in the training sequence. He wants the dog food. Oh, easy, easy. Keep your hat on, mate. Deal. Well, I'd rather have bananas than dog food, so I'd say it is a fair trade. Also, I've just realised he sleeps in a fucking hammock. It gets weirder. And he's got lollipops in a basket. Good God. This is a bizarre world. So yeah, we got bananas. Good. We'll leave the train sequence for now. And let's go take on that very first dungeon. Alright, let's smash that key in there. And in we go for the very first dungeon. Alright, so level 1, Tail Cave. Super easy dungeon to start off with. It's pretty damn small. And no major puzzles or anything. Anyway, we got these beetles, I think these guys are called. They got a hard shell, so you can't really do much with your sword. The trick is to just bounce them off the edge. And knock them over. And you get your first key. And you'll see how many keys you got up there on the top left. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's head in here. Alright. We got Zols. Yeah, and those I think those flames were firing at you when you first come in at the top. Anyway, in the chest we got the compass. So now you can see where the chests and Nightmare are hidden. This compass is a new feature. A tone will tell you if a key is nearby, just like it did in the original. So yeah, it's now marked all the chests and the location of the dungeon boss. So, and it said it makes a little noise if something's hidden in a room. Alright, let's go up here. So yeah, I think last time I wasn't too sure the difference between Zols and Gels, so I looked it up. Basically, the Gels are just the smaller Zols. This is what the Zols split into, they're the smaller ones. So, yeah, at least I think that's the case anyway. Oh, you there. Down you go, down you go, down you go. Oh, we got over you, lucky bastard. Anyway, step on that switch right there. We'll get a secret chest. With another key. Alright. We're definitely in business. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Oh, there's some Stalfos. Oh, these little guys like try and hop out your way. They're pretty annoying. And sort of back them into a corner or have them jump down a hole. Take care of them. Of course, we've got keys as well flying around, little bat fellas. Anyway, take them all out. Another chest, and we got the map. Let's have a look there. As you can see, these are all the rooms made up of squares. As I said previously, like, the maps overall are so much better in this game than they were in the Game Boy. They're actually detailed. So how many rooms have we got? We'll go by squares. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 rooms. Obviously the dungeons are going to get bigger and have more floors to them as you go through the game. We can flip through this door here at the top. Some more enemies to dish out the punishment. Alright, we've got a spark right there. They look a little bit different than they did in the Game Boy version. But yeah, there's not much you can do with these guys. They're annoying. Stay out the way, don't let them touch you. And a mini Moldorm right there. These little worm snake looking things that just zip around. They're little arseholes. Alright. This chest here. Oh, key number 3. Alright. Alright, so I'll tell you what. Let's go through here first. Let's go on the right. Why did I get confused there? And another suicide. Oh, here we go. Right, these things. These are definitely easier than they were in the original game. You've basically got to match them all up with the same symbol. Whether it be heart, spade, club, diamond, whatever. Right, so we're going club. Yeah, the images move slower than they did in the original, so I think it's a little bit easier. It could be a little tricky in the original. I say that and I just fucked it up, so let's try it again. Diamond. Ah, crap, I caught the other one. There we go. Typical of me then, it's yeah, it's not too hard or anything like that, and then screw it up. Anyway, match those guys up, and you'll find a stone beak. And you basically, when you find a stone beak, you can then stick it on these owl statues that you'll find in the dungeons, and they'll give you a little hint. They're totally optional, but it might be useful if it's your first time playing through. Yeah, so this one's saying, turn aside the spined ones with a shield. Alright. Take a note of that. Alright, so we're gonna we'll head over to the left side. Oh god, I've been paying attention to me my health right there. It's alright, I'll be fine. Yeah, it sort of gives a beeping noise when you're down to your last bit of hearts. Anyway, take that little bugger out. Another chest. And we got 20 rupees. Joy! Alright, you can smash those crystals there, and I'll take you into here. Take the enemies out, and it'll open the doors again. I guess it just acts as a little bit of a shortcut, really. It's not an important room anyway. Now, something to note for the future. You notice this suspicious looking bit of wall right here? This cracked wall? Yeah, you tap on it, it has a slightly different noise. Basically, that's a destroyable wall. But we have not got the item we'll need to destroy it just yet. You can probably take a good guess as to what it is. If you played any of the Zelda games, you'll probably know. But you'll basically have to come back later on in the game. You want to get that wall down there, which we will do. So again, I'll make a note of that. Hey, Bat Boy! Alright, oh, we've got blade traps here. Yeah, you can just sort of lure them forward like that. They'll just sort of like try and hit you. They just move in a straight line, basically. You can deflect it with your shield, although I did get knocked down there. Anyway, we're going up here. Alright, we've got more gels and sparks in here. Let's just make his way around. Hey! Oh, it stuck to my face! Absolutely uncalled for. Anyway, another owl statue there. Yeah, there is a door that you can't open. Move a square block. See, this gives you a big hint right there. You can see this door. There's no switch or anything like that. Nowhere to get it open, really. So this block here on its own, and it's lonesome. Just give it a push. Alright. Now, going back to what the owl said about putting the spiked ones on the back. Yeah, you flip them over with your shield. And you can get them with your sword. And there you go. Take them out for a secret staircase. Oh yeah, there goes. Same again. It says turn aside the spined ones with a shield. What we just did. Alright, so we're up at the top left pretty much. This is going to take us down to a little side-scrolling section. And we got Goombas! Yeah, if you can land on them like that, you'll always get a heart. So, or you can just take him out with your sword. As I think in the last episode, you'll be seeing a lot of Mario-related things in this game. Just something they did. Alright, we can see there's some hearts there, but they're up in the air. They got wings! Not to worry. Check the blur traps. Alright, smash this chest open, and boom! We got our first major item. It's Rock's Feather. It's basically going to allow you to jump. Let's assign that right there. So yeah, you can now jump over enemies and jump over gaps, and reach things like that when they're up in the air. So this has been one of the most useful items of the whole game, so yeah. So you can now jump over there like that. And then jump over there. It's going to allow us to take a lot of shortcuts. Very, very useful. Alright. Just look up there. Yep, we've got a chest. Just going to get that bad boy open. You don't need Rock's Feather before you can get over here. And of course a key. Open that there. And there we go. We got the Nightmare Key, or the Boss Key, whatever you want to call it. So that is going to allow us to get to the boss room. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So yeah, we've basically got all the chests, apart from the one behind the wall right there. As I said, we'll have to come back to that later on in the game. What's behind it, you ask? Well, I'll have to watch and find out in the future. And another suicide, yes. Alright, here we go. So mini boss, rolling rock. This guy's called, isn't it? So you're just gonna push this spiky beam thing. You just want to hop over it, and then give him a few whacks. Basically, very straightforward. You can kind of corner him, and then yeah, really mess him up like that. And there you go. And get a fairy there as well. Need to heal up, and it's also going to create a little warp point, a little shortcut. You'll get these every time you defeat the mini-boss. There we go. That'll basically take you back to the entrance. And then you can step in again, take you back to the mini-boss room. That's how they're going to work. They're pretty useful for dungeons later on. You might leave for whatever reason, want to come back, or if you happen to die after the mini-boss, then, you know, a little shortcut for you. Right, there is some steps down here, which lead to some hanging, rotted corpses. Beautiful. Very family-friendly Nintendo. It's not me complaining. I like it! It's a bit dark though, isn't it? But yeah, there's nothing down there, but... well, I'll tell you in a moment why this room exists. Anyway. The blade traps. And open the boss door. To take on the boss. Mother of God, what is that? It's Moldorm. A giant Moldorm, not a mini one. So basically he's going to zip around. Similar, very, very similar to the boss from A Link to the Past. From Desert, was it? No, not Desert Palace. Where's Moldorm? I forget which dungeon he was in. But not as frustrating as Link to the Past. You can get knocked down. Notice the 4 gaps in the corners and the cracked tiles. If you fall down, yeah, you're going to be in the room that I just went to with the hanging bodies. That's why that room's there. But you need to basically hit his tail. There you go. I made a bit of a mess of it, but it's tricky. He gets faster each time you hit him. But in the Link to the Past one, I feel like he goes even faster in that, and it's much more easy to get knocked down, and it's very frustrating. You'll know if you've played it. Anyway, don't forget to grab the piece of heart it leaves behind for a full container. That'll take us to 5. Very nice. And there we go. Our first instrument. We got the Full Moon Cello. Beautiful. Swamp. A path opens in the blooms. Alright, so there you go. First dungeon. Done. Oh, and here comes Owlboy. Because why not? An instrument of the sirens. Question: who's the most annoying character for you in the history of Zelda? I think I know the answer for most of you. But Owlboy's definitely up there. For me, of course, it's Navi, but, you know. Instructed by who? I don't trust this owl. He's up to something. Ah, feels good to be able to jump over stuff now. I love Rock's Feather. Oh, what the hell are those kids having seizures? What the hell's going on? Uh-oh. Easy there, boys. Moblins. The whole gang. Uh-oh. What do they do to the Bow Wow? Oh, God, Jesus. Dog naps! Oh, okay. I was thinking they'd had their way with Bow Wow. Yeah, okay, there's still Bow Wow. Now, this little pedestal here. Yes, this is where I can place that little figure I got from the trainee game. So yeah, pop that on there. Alright. We're gonna go rescue Bow Wow. So back through the forest. Yeah, the acorn and the piece of power, they're nowhere near as annoying as they were in the original, so that's something else that's better as well. You don't want to make me tear my own face off. There we go, we can now get that heart that we'd seen previously, since we can jump over. So that's the map we have unlocked so far. Anyway, we're gonna hop back on over. And then over here, that's where we got the key from. Oh, we got light likes. I'm going to assume they can steal your shield, like they've been able to do in previous games, so be careful. So I'll climb up here. See to the left, sorry, to the right there. And this is Telltale Mountain Range. But there's another heart piece there. Also got a little owl statue here that doesn't require a beak. You can just talk to these, but they're quite cryptic. Music. The fish stirs in the egg. You are there. Okay. Alright, so you can see the chest there. We've got this skull block in the way and we cannot do anything with it now. If we hop on over here, open that chest. Oh, 20 rupees. Pretty good for the monies. Alright, another phone booth here. We can talk to Elvira. Okay, thanks for nothing, buddy. Alright, so this is the Goponga Swamp. We can't get past here because those flower things are in the way. But yeah, that is it on the map right there. Right. Basically need to go back round the other way. Oh, actually, just before we go. Let's go in this little shack here. Yeah. This guy. Mr. Right. Supposedly he's a reference to something from SimCity, something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but it's something like that. So thanks for writing letters, but he never receives a response. You will die alone, my friend. Alright. Telltale Heights. So yeah, we're on the right side of the swamp now. Alright, now there's a little stone building here. This is new to this version. This is replacing the what was it called? I forget its exact name. The photo shop, where there's a little mouse fella who used to take photos, and there were certain parts in the game where you could trigger this guy to come and take a photo of Link, and if you had the Game Boy printer, you could print the photo. Basically, there's a cool little thing, and you could fill up the album. Obviously, they've removed that from this version and replaced it with this. Dampé's Shack. Yep, old Dampé's back. He's popped up in quite a few Zelda games now, hasn't he? But anyway, so he's still setting up right now, so forget about that for now. This is the Tabal Wasteland. There we go. Alright, so this is the Moblin hideout. This is where they're holding a bow wow. But we shall rescue him next time, because that's going to do it for this episode right here, guys. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you then.